Hey everyone, welcome to the Crypto ZX channel. If you're new, do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. But now let's get right in today's analysis, which you can tell by the title of the video. It is regarding none other than Stellar Lumens. We're going to be talking about XLM's price, see what is happening as of today, and of course where the price could be going as we do approach a brand new month of August that is very close to us. But before we get into it, as always, just a quick disclaimer that anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in cryptocurrencies. So looking at the price of Stellar right now, as far as the daily time frame goes, you guys can see it is one of the top projects that is down right now, right behind Hex and also TON. So basically at this point, and you guys might be thinking, whoa, Crypto ZX, what exactly is going on? Stellar is going down while the entire market is turning green. Settle down. Let me show you guys something right now. If we look at it from the monthly time frame, you guys can see Stellar is one of the top gainers, still up 51.6%. Over the past 30 days, and that is a really huge indicator that I don't want a lot of people ignoring. Yes, some of the market is turning back into green, but if we're looking at the bigger picture, Stellar Lumens is making a massive comeback. And not only are we just going to focus on the comeback, we're seeing the interest, we're seeing the amount of people talking about Stellar Lumen increasing. And that is huge because, of course, we are used to seeing Dogecoin being talked about, Shiba Inu, Pepe, and this year Caspa is being talked about a lot. Stellar, usually does kind of get ignored, but the massive news that's coming out of Stellar, especially after XRP lawsuit that came to an end, the huge lawsuit, it's really shining a massive light on Stellar Lumens. And I'm gonna give you guys my personal thoughts that this honestly could see a massive move this bull cycle, especially considering that last cycle I still think that it was affected somewhat by the XRP lawsuit that was going on. So let's get right into Stellar's price right now. So if we're looking at the Stellar's price right now, 15.5 cents. And it's looking absolutely great. If we're looking at it on the daily time frame, if I'm showing you guys the bigger picture right now, you guys can see we are being supported by some massive level of support built up around this 15.5 cents that honestly dates back to even 2020, as you guys can see for yourself. So we have some very important support that of course is playing out as Stellar is seeing a little bit of a retracement. But speaking about a retracement, is this retracement a massive retracement? That's what I'm going to give you guys an answer to. So let's take a look at it on the hourly time frame. So this is the hourly time frame. So we can really understand as to what really is happening. Gives us a better understanding as to what's going on the shorter time scale. So obviously we know what happened. The XRP lawsuit came to an end. We saw the price of Stellar Lumens pump up 104% in a single day. Yes, you've heard that right. So to put that into perspective, we basically saw $2.1 billion come into Stellar in a single day. $2.1 billion went into Stellar, and that really shows how fast this market can turn around. Not only that, we're seeing a very healthy correction. You might be saying, no, Crypto ZX, this is not a healthy correction. But remember, from that 19.78 cents yearly high, we're down about 21%. And now you may be saying, Crypto ZX, 21%, that's a massive retracement. Absolutely not. Because now if I were to bring out the measuring tool, right before we saw that massive uptick, you can see we're still up 60.4%. So that is one thing that a lot of people will ignore. And not only that, we're seeing some massive news coming out of it. That MoneyGram news is one of the biggest news in my opinion, because speaking about cross-border transactions, now a real world usage for people around the world that they can use. And there's millions of people that are using this MoneyGram platform to send money back to back. But now guess what? That partnership sparks a whole new interest. And guess what this is doing? Now you may be thinking, so what? Sure, that's huge, but what's next? Guess what the institutions are doing? guess what some of the bigger organizations are doing? They're looking at Stellar and saying, hey, you know what, hold on, why don't we implement Stellar into our day-to-day business tasks, especially banks? And we're seeing interest flowing in. And speaking about last bull cycle, I think, in my honest opinion, let's go look at that and I'll show you guys exactly what I mean. So now you may be saying, Crypto ZX, Stellar didn't even hit an all-time high last year in price, because of course an all-time high for Stellar was at 87.5 cents, which was 2 bull cycles away, which was back in 2018. But this time around, we only saw 72.7 cents. And a lot of people will bring this up to me. A lot. I will literally put everyone, to their spots. Especially the people that come out and say this are fudders, are, the ones that like to spread FUD. They don't really understand what the bigger picture really is. So let me show you guys something that maybe you guys are not, familiar with. So, of course, it's no secret we did see Stellar hit 72.7 cents this cycle, and the first bull cycle for itself back in 2018, peak, it hit 87 cents, almost $1. But now if we were to go to market valuation, this time around, we went to a newer all-time high, almost $17 billion, compared to, $15.5 billion the previous bull cycle. So it did hit an all-time high in market valuation, and at the end of the day, market valuation really shows us that things are increasing. The growth is happening. And the craziest thing a lot of people don't understand is that obviously that lawsuit with XRP, it did play a massive correlation. Remember, XLM is not related to, XRP. So now you may be saying, Crypto ZX, why is that correlating with XRP and XRP correlating with Stellar Lumens? The reason as to why I think it was still under the radar is because, even XRP were not able to hit an all-time high last cycle. Of course, we know why, the lawsuit that's going on. And, a lot of investors are hesitant. They don't really want to, invest in a project that's going through some legal battles, which is quite fair. It's a fair thing to say. But, it is going to affect Stellar because, very similar projects, again, are competitors to one another. Remember, if you guys are not familiar, one of the co-founders of XRP is the founder of Stellar Lumens. So obviously they're working, in a way they're working against one another. It is a competition at the end of the day. But, I do think that it was affected by that. I think if that lawsuit wasn't there, in my personal opinion, I think we would have seen a even bigger all-time high and a market valuation for Stellar. And remember, more circulation compared to 2018 days. So that is also a factor a lot of people need to keep in mind. As far as the price goes, things are looking great in my opinion. It is holding at that massive level of support, which it has held. You can see for yourself a few times now. And I expect this support to hold. Obviously, if this support were to be lost, we could retest that 14 cents mark. But overall, the trend has been shifted. Obviously, the fireworks really begin once we do cross back into the 78.6. We haven't done that since April of last year. And obviously, if we were to cross this 24 cents mark, which is that main target still, that's where I think more eyes will come on Stellar Lumens. So the bigger picture, guys, is insanely bullish in my opinion, especially when it comes to the utility side of things. They're making some massive strides across the real world things and bringing cryptocurrency really to the masses. At the end of the day, we've been hearing this mass adoption thing for the longest time, and projects like Stellar Lumens is one of the ones that are at the key components for really bringing that mass adoption to the real world. So, price is looking great. When we look at all these factors, this is how we need to be analyzing the charts. I really think we still have some time before, things start getting crazy. This is very early to the bull cycle, but I do believe that we will see Stellar really making some massive highs this time around, and in my opinion, outperform XRP. Yep. Let me know down below what you guys think. Love you all. And also, thank you so much for all your support. Share this video if you have not already. Subscribe, hit that bell icon. See you tomorrow. I'm sorry, not see you tomorrow. My XLM family, I will see you guys on Monday. Love you all. Bye-bye.